a new city, it's a new venue. It's Game 5 of the Future Cup between India and Australia. It's at the Reliance Stadium in Vadodara. Mahendra Singh Dhoni seems to be happy with what has happened so far. An unchanged lineup for both sides.
Sort of Ganguly, and he faces up to Brett Lee. It's going to be a cracker of a wicket. There's going to be even bounce. It's going to come onto the bat in the beginning, but it's going to be slower as the game progresses, is what we all believe. That's the start of the Indian innings. It's a wide. That's well bowled, but it's through. So, buys.
Look at the bounce there. It's hardly carried to Gilchrist. He's quite a long way back.
They won one. Oh, goodness me. He's going to have to hurry back, and maybe he's gone. Maybe Saurav Ganguly is gone.
Mix up with Sachin Tendulkar. He's gone. India lose their first wicket.
Well, Rahul Dravid has walked in at number 3, so there's a little bit of flexibility in the Indian ranks. Has he got him? Yes, he has. He's on a hat-trick. What a delivery. Straight, fast, and targeting the stumps. Kept the trifle low. Rahul Dravid, well, probably didn't read the bounce, and he's got to make the long walk back. Not technically a hat-trick, though. What a delivery to bowl as a hat-trick for the team. But the first over gone. India 5 for 2. Well, that's a brilliant shot. Just putting bat to ball, caressing it to the fence. There's no stopping it. It's a fast outfield. So 4 on the board. Finally off the bat.
Absolute beauty.
Well, that's wide.
Oh, that's a late decision. He only just went past the bat. I think that's a cruel call.
Has he got him? Is he inside edge? Yes, what a take by Gilchrist. So that is wicket number 3, and disaster as far as India is concerned.
And he's had to go to his unnatural side when the inside edge comes. Just a little faint inside edge, and you can see Gilchrist just turning and throwing the right hand down. That is a very, very good catch. The Australians are alive in the field. India in more trouble.
So another successful over. 4 gone. 12 for 3. Oh, well bowled indeed.
Sachin searching and playing and missing.
It's gone fine. They'll race away to the boundary. Wait for the umpire's signal. Amish Saiba, leg by as it is. Indians will be quite happy with the runs that come up. That's nicely played. More in control. Times has the tendency to go a long way across, but Tendulkar was exceptional in that shot. It's gone fine. It'll be yet another boundary. That should relieve the nerves of Robin Uthappa. Beautiful shot. Doesn't bother running. Majestic from the bat of Tendulkar. 33 for 3. Might have been outside the line. He's given him. Amish Saiba has given him. Robin Uthappa has this tendency of shuffling a long way across towards the off stump.
Uthappa on his way for 5. India 33 for 4.
The last of the recognised batsmen together. Good start. Trying to soften up the Indian captain. Oh, a bit of inside edge. This is a quick outfield. Just gets to the fence. Very, very fortunate to get off the mark.
Almost wicket number 5 there for the Australians.
That's it through. He's good enough to get the placement right this time. And the ball will win the race. He's getting them in boundaries. Tendulkar moves to 18. That's the bouncer. Short delivery. Up goes the finger. Dhoni walks. What a dream start. What a dream spell he's going through, Mitchell Johnson. He's picked up his third wicket, so the top order for India. The first 5 back in the pavilion. The local boy comes in, Irfan Pathan.
I think he deliberately played that one. Sachin Tendulkar dive was in, but that ball has escaped the fielder. Good cricket from Sachin. There's a little window of opportunity there, and he has cashed in. Hope's been greeted with a delightful drive from Sachin Tendulkar. What a shot. He's played some exciting drives to the offside. This one is another quality one. And he's driven beautifully, once again finding the gap. This is classy from Sachin.
Probably the best shot in cricket for mine, the straight on drive.
A bit of bat and a bit of doubt.
And on this occasion, just darting back in. And yeah, good decision, hitting him just outside the line.
Edge, and it'll be a tester for Brickley. The dive is in, but the ball runs away for a 4. First run in 18 balls for Irfan Pathan, and he starts off with a boundary.
But they feel that Irfan is not reading him perfectly. But he's gone after him. Oh, and he's connected. Magnificent hit. That's high and handsome. That's 6.
That's gone into another area code, that one. Pathan been pretty circumspect up until now. There it is. On the route.
Beautiful. Magnificent. Delightful. Really, all those adjectives come to mind. It's just a mere caress.
He's played some beautiful off drives today, Sachin Tendulkar.
Edge and taken by Adam Gilchrist. It worked for Australia. India slumped further. Sachin Tendulkar is gone for 47.
Shape away. Anybody who swings it away just a little bit is always going to trouble the best. And he's got the best.
Oh, I think that's dropped. Quicker one from Hogg. Got a bit of gloves to that one, but the ball ran away very quickly for a 4. There he goes. It's in the air. Will this be taken? Brickley is getting around it. Good catch. Harbhajan is gone. In fact, it's Nathan Bracken who's picked up a clean catch. Edge and gone. Adam Gilchrist is in business again, as is Mitchell Johnson. It's crumbling for India. 8 wickets down now.
It's Irfan Pathan. My apologies. Just a little bit of movement. Gilchrist does the rest, and Mitchell Johnson gets his 4th.
Chairman of selectors there, Dilip Vengsarkar. Edge and taken by Adam Gilchrist. What a game he's having. And Johnson, 5 wickets.
Again, just fiddling away outside the off stump, almost like catching practice. Gilchrist won't drop those.
Should get more than a single. He's timed it extremely well. Has enough to get to the fence. RP Singh. He's gone over mid-off. Just got enough bat on that to clear Bracken. We'll pick up 2 to end the over. 129 for 9. What a shot. What a shot. Not the most graceful one that's come off the bat, but it's gone the distance. Zahir Khan it is. He's got this ability to play the big shots, and here's one of them.
And it's a big slog sweep from Zahir Khan, and he goes downtown all the way for 6. Excellent slog sweep there. And there's a nick there. Nice catch from Adam Gilchrist, who's just come up to the stump. His 6th catch for the innings. Equals a world record in one-day internationals. Good reward for Bracken, but A very honourable last week partnership there.
RP Singh remaining not out on 12. Sachin Tendulkar played really well for his 47.
And with the ball, Brett Lee was superb. I think a big haul is not far behind him. M. Johnson, 5 for 26 off 10.
Strike rate 96.6 and a reasonable average 35. Be the big man from Queensland, Matthew Hayden, who has been in superb touch.
Bit of turn, hitting him high on the bat.
That first ball of Harbhajan's was fired in at 92 k's an hour.
First runs for Gilchrist. And good running once again. We've seen these two run exceptionally well between the stumps. Two more. Gets off the mark straight away. No fuss about that. Oh, what a player he is. He's struggling with his leg at the moment, but not with the timing and the placement.
RP Singh bowled a couple of good overs last game at the death.
It's been hammered away. And finds the fence yet again. 10 runs coming off that over. It's 12 for no loss.
Loves forcing the ball off the back foot though. Forced again off the back foot, and that's punched beautifully through the covers. Great shot, Adam Gilchrist. 4 more runs.
What a hit. What a hit. Nobody moved. Matty Hayden proving his power once more.
But he's bowled it beautifully.
That's gone straight on. The previous two were angled on off stump, turning in, making Gilchrist play, training him to play at the ball, and that one went straight on, and it's done it again.
Well, exceptional bowling.
Gilchrist likes it, goes over the top and just gets it over mid-off for 4. Lucky shot, Kartik knows it, but good bowling. Gilchrist punches back down the crease, and he's hit it well. He's picked the gap, and it's 4 runs. With the last ball, and Gilchrist just having too much time to rock on the back foot, smash it down the ground for 4. Other wide.
He's trying to bowl the outswing. It's not happening for him. He's starting the ball on around middle stump and is going down the leg side. And you're just waiting for the ball to be returned. Very embarrassed indeed.
And there's the wicket. Played on by Hayden. RP Singh breaks through for India. 1 wicket down. This is what they wanted. This is what they needed.
Going for the angled bat square drive, the ball keeping slightly low on him, inside edging it, and the middle stump cartwheeling out. So this is a big breakthrough.
Ponting hits to the leg side. And get at least 2. And that's what he gets. So end of a successful over for India. Australia 56 for 1. Gilchrist in the air. It's gone all the way. 6 runs. So the first 6 of the Australian innings. An excellent slog sweep from Adam Gilchrist.
There's the result. Now, that's what I was saying. This has gone for 6 as well. Now, anytime he uses his feet and gets to the pitch of it, this is going to be a result, one of the results.
Nice and balanced as he hits over the top. Nice cut, and he goes again, and he goes long. Out's hit the side screen on the full. Consecutive 6s for Adam Gilchrist. End of the 14th over, Australia 74 for 1.
Starts off with a juicy full toss that's found the gap through the offside. So not an auspicious start. Ricky Ponting's been fed with a real loosener. Yuvraj Singh has let that one go through. Plenty of action in that particular game. On 50, Adam Gilchrist. Terrific innings, coming back into the form just at the right time. That's an aggressive shot. That's gone. Forget about that one. It's on the Shamiana there. It's a cracking shot. He had to really go against the spin. There's a fielder there patrolling the boundary and it missed him by a mile. Oh, that one spun.
This is why India are going to rue the way they batted. And they played some very poor shots, and look how the spinners, that one has just taken off. It's taken a piece out the wickets.
Gilchrist strikes again to leg and does it very, very safely and easy all the way to the boundary. Gilchrist again, same sort of ball. Will it be the same result? No, it's some good fielding there by Ganguly in the outfield. Ponting gets that through the gap. Plenty of time to rock on the back foot, place it, quick outfield, so it's a 4. There's another slog sweep again. Gilchrist has nailed that. 4 runs. No, and in the Indian innings early on, it wasn't as if there was a lot of seam or extreme bounce. And that's a punching shot from Gilchrist. Will that go all the way? It has as well. That's beautiful timing from Gilchrist. Bataan couldn't get there. Gilchrist just needs to punch it in the gap, which he does. So there's a win for Australia, the 3rd of the series. They go 3-1 up.
A comprehensive victory for Australia in the end. They win by 9 wickets and go 3-1 up in the Future Cup.